For an event that covered a lot of the challenges for the government in terms of the way forward, I was really struck at the end where the audience, and certainly myself, feel very positive, and that's got to bode well for the future of infrastructure.
And we're talking about 25 to 35 billion a year of energy investment. And the only way you can do that is just to say, we're having another round of CFDs, or we're having another call for interconnectors. I think we've got to think about longevity, and I think we've got to think about not these being financial assets where you played about with the accounts, you sold it on to somebody else having stripped out those bits of money, and actually think people need to be there, and they also need to be much more of operational rather than financial assets.
My main takeaway from the event today was the importance of maintaining pace in the industry and also maintaining investor confidence.
It was really interesting hearing the panel talking about their consenting views around the importance of driving the infrastructure agenda forward.
Well, I think it's rare to get an opportunity to really cover infrastructure and the way forward in government in such detail. So the event allowed enough time for consideration of all the major issues.
Getting into some of those details on what the new National Infrastructure Organisation might look like, NISTA, in terms of how it will work with the Infrastructure Commission and the IPA. I think getting into the weeds on some of those issues, and also on some of the issues around what a national wealth fund might look like and what it might do.
The main thing actually was that at the end of the session we asked people, are you feeling positive about the market in the UK now? And I think about 60% of people were. I suspect the 40% of people that weren't were worried that there's still a lot to do, particularly in PFI, PPP, to actually try and get handback right and try and really make a good example of what project finance can actually do in the UK.